and then we've got these movements. Now, there's a lot of different applications for these. So Paul comes in with a Jodan punch. Most common kind of argument for this one is blocking there and striking to the groin, okay? And then of course, grabbing and pulling at the same time as you're pushing with the top hand, pulling with the bottom hand, okay? Put it around this way, please. Okay, so you can see it better. So one more time, he comes in, bang, that's the position, and then I'm just going to grab his gi rather than his whatsits. Okay, so I'm pulling there, and at the same time I pull there, and putting that one down there. Okay, again, I'm not going to drop him because it's a hard floor, but if Paul steps out the way, okay, that's the movement I've done so far. In the kata it's there, okay, Manji Uke. Normally, if you're blocking a punch, you would normally be doing it with the palm outwards, okay, but this one is with the palm inwards towards you, which you wouldn't normally block somebody that way across your head. If you're using the back of the hand, you'd normally use it that way. You don't normally use it that way. So it makes me tend to think, like if you're in a grappling position, okay, I tend to think of this one here as you're pulling in. I'm pulling him in. That would be a more logical, for that position, that'd be more logical if I'm pulling him in. Okay, and it takes his balance, it gives him, it takes his balance, it takes his structure, his head is against my chest, which is kind of like a little bit uncomfortable for him, and then the other hand, bang, I'm going to be striking at the same time. It can also be used, let's say if he's grabbed me, okay, a bit more facing me, okay, taking off from some of the other techniques that we've looked at earlier on, okay, so I come around there behind him. Now if I use a technique, bang, I've got that grab round there, okay, this one comes underneath, and so I'm having a girly moment here, okay, so again he grabs, okay, I come round to the side, this one grabs round here, the other one comes underneath, and I'm just going to grab his gi, for obvious reasons, but imagine you could be grabbing anything you liked, and then you've got this pulling and pushing feeling from the Manji Uke. Okay, so you can do it from the back of the person, or you can do it from the front of the person. If you're doing it from the front, you're looking at squashing the testicles. If you're doing it from the back, you're looking at kind of coming through and raking back. Okay, so this will be a slightly different movement coming back.